Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? So, welcome to the El Jefe Reviews live stream, man. We try to do this every Sunday. I did miss last Sunday, had some family stuff going on, but we try to do this every single Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So, make sure if you haven't done so already, make sure you set that clock, set that reminder, hit that subscribe button, whatever it's going to take. But yeah, man, thank you for everybody coming through. We got about 30 people in the chat right now. But yeah, so today we got a couple of different topics we're going to be talking about. And I decided at the last minute that I might do a surprise unboxing here if you guys stick around with me. So we might do that today. But today we're going to be chatting about, as it says in the title, we're going to be talking about Soundcore's firmware update. We're also going to be talking about the UE fits that have arrived. And I'm also going to be giving you an update on the top 5 true wireless under 50 video that I've got coming up. So I'll be giving you an update on that stuff as well. And as usual, we're going to be doing the usual Q&A, the usual stuff that we normally do. So, but yeah, man, happy to see everybody here. Seeing some new names up in here, as well as the usual suspects that do appear. So, but yeah, just some quick shout outs here. We got, who do we got? Brian Roden's first time viewing an El Jefe stream. Thank you for coming through, man. Artificial Human. We got my guy Barry Johnson in the building. What's up, brother? Germany Tour and Taste, who comes through every single stream. Thank you. Jose, what's up, man? We got Tyson in the building. Nico Sama, what's up, man? My guy Digital Slang. For those that aren't familiar, make sure you subscribe to Digital Slang if you want to check out other awesome content on audio and true wireless earbuds. Make sure you check them out. We got my guy Colin in the building. CH Gadgets, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? So who else we got in here? Mr. Tech Follower, what's up, man? We got Mixed Reviews in the house. What's up, man? Tater42, how you doing? Glad to see you here. But yeah, man. So real quick, for those that know, we've got about 40 people in the house right now. And for those that know, maybe you're new here. Maybe, we never know. You might be new here. So first things first, this is what we always do. We're going to give a shout out. We're going to say, where you're watching from. So like myself, I'm here in the San Francisco Bay Area in California, on the west coast of the United States. So let me know where you're watching from. If you're in the United States, your city and state. If you're around the world, make sure you tell me the city and country if you want to. And Germany's been coming through, man. The UK people have been coming through. My Canadians have been coming through. And Malaysia, man, my Malaysian people have been coming through. So let me know where you guys are watching from, man. How's everybody doing today? Let's see what we got up in here. Trevor's coming through from Plymouth, England. Man, that's what's up, man. We got Even A from Norway. What's up, Even? How you doing, bro? Let's see, BJ coming through from KY. What's up, man? How you doing? Cairo, Ohio in the building. Alberta, Canada, man. The first Canadian in the house. What's up, man? See, we got Lee Goldstein coming from the PA. We got Fairfax, Virginia. What's up, man? Hey, we got my man over here from Nigeria, man. Shout out to all my Nigerians, man. What's up, man? How you doing, bro? Green Bay, Wisconsin in the building. All right. Raleigh, North Carolina. All right. Let's get it, man. Costa Rica for Jose. Man, that's what's up, man. Saludos a Costa Rica. What's up, man? We got my man in Ghana. What's up, man? We got the Bronx in the building. That's what's up, man. We got Dom D in the house. What's up, man? How you doing? Rich Music Tech coming from Manchester. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. We got Darkest over here coming from Mexico. All right. We got Chi-Town in the building. Nashville, GA. We got the Philippines in the house. Mr. Tech Follower. Thank you, man. Representing for the Filipinos in the building. What's up, man? Richard M. Hey, SF. Yeah, man. We in the Bay Area, baby. We're over here in the Bay Area. What's up, man? Mr. Leron in the house, man. How you doing, Leron? This is the man, the myth, the legend right here himself. What's up, brother? Alejandro coming from Santiago, Chile, man. Saludos a Santiago, Chile. What's up, man? We got Turkey in the building. What's up, man? Damn, people are coming through from all over the place. That's what I'm talking about. My man D Slang coming through from the Dirty Jersey. Barry Johnson coming through from Orlando. What's up, man? How you doing? We got Emerald City here, Seattle, Washington. Man, yeah. So everybody's coming through, man. We're representing. We got Nikias Molina in the building. What's up, man? We got Apple Royalty in the house. What's up, Nikias? How you doing, brother? Saludos a Barcelona. What's up, man? We got Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Man, that's what I'm talking about. From UAE. No way, right? The United Arab Emirates, right? Is that what I'm talking about? All right, man. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. I appreciate seeing everybody here, man. I think my man Jay right here. My man Jay is from Germany. Not exactly sure from where at in Germany, but I'm pretty sure he's from Germany. So, and I think Colin, you're in. Am I tripping to think that you're in Jamaica, or am I tripping? You let me know, Colin. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. Don't quote me. But I think that's where you're from, right? Got somebody coming through from Lebanon. What's up, man? How you doing? And we got Brazil in the house. What's up, man? So yeah, man, thank you everybody for doing the roll call. I appreciate everybody coming through once again, man. You guys are awesome and always coming through for me. So I appreciate it, man. For those that didn't catch it, yesterday I did drop the one more ComfoBuds versus the Liberty Air 2 Pro. So that was kind of a surprise because I didn't think that they were going to be that much better. But when I really put them head to head, and I did this test over a few days, the ComfoBuds came out on top, as good as the Liberty Air 2 Pro are. And you guys know, like those of you that know, if I'm willing to put my face on a product like that I stand behind it. But when something else is better, I'm going to say that it's better, even if it has my face on it, because this product is better. So, yeah, the one more ComfoBuds Pro, if you guys didn't catch it, I'd left a link to that in the pinned comment. So if you guys want to check that out, yeah, man. So, hey, Juan's from Colombia. What's up, man? How you doing? Saludos a Colombia. But yeah, man. So, that video came out yesterday morning, dropped that one for everybody. So make sure you do catch that if you haven't caught it already. But yeah, man, the one more ComfoBuds, man, they are the truth. But here's the thing, and this actually applies to both the Liberty Air 2 Pro and the ComfoBuds Pro. You guys really got to get those SpinFit tips on them. Like I can't stress this enough to y'all. These SpinFits, I always keep a set right here handy. The SpinFit tips, man, they're clear with like a green or a blue or a different color on the inside, red or yellow, depending on the size. They are the truth. If you're going to be using them with true wireless, if you're going to be using them with your IEMs, they seal better and they improve your sound quality. And normally 9 times out of 10, they'll grip better. So if you have an issue with like your earbuds that kind of tend to fall out of your ear, or if you have big ear holes, like they have an extra large size and those tend to work really well too. So make sure you guys check those out. Yo, my man, Big John Tech Reviews in the building, coming through with a $20 holler, man. Thank you, brother. Seriously, man. H-Town in the building. Big John, thank you, man. I appreciate you coming through with the super chats. The super chats are highly appreciated. You guys don't feel obligated. You don't have to drop them here, but it is 100% appreciated. It goes directly towards supporting the channel, and it's 100% appreciated, man. So thank you. Thank you. Man, that's what's up, man. Mike, what's up, man? Mike Hancock in the building. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Appreciate you being here, man. So let's see here. Mr. Tech Follower asking if I've done something for the Earphone Air Pro. Yeah, I have a whole review on my channel for the Earphone Air Pro. All you got to do is just go into the channel, look at the videos. So I've even got a comparison in there. So I compared them to, I think I compared them to the MBS, the edifiers as well. So make sure you go and check that out, man. Let's see here. Where are we at? Where are we at here? Okay, so let's start with this here real quick. So the Soundcore update. So let's start there. So for people who own the Liberty Air 2 Pro, if you were following my community tab, I did post a picture of the brand new update. So that update dropped, at least for me, it popped up for me when I had paired my Liberty Air 2 Pro to my Galaxy S20. The update actually popped up. I was like, what? So it came up, went ahead and did the update and got single tap controls. So that was pretty interesting. And they also optimized the transparency mode. So transparency mode, it was already really good. Like the transparency mode to me is already better than what I was getting with the ComfoBuds, but now they've improved it further. So that's pretty surprising. But they did do that. But the single tap control is really what I am excited about because as many of you know who've watched like some of my Soundcore videos, whether it was the Life.2NC, whether it was, whatever it might have been, the Life.2NC, the Life A2NC, the Liberty Air 2 Pro, my biggest complaint was the lack of controls because you got to use double tap and you got to use long press, but that's it. So there was no single and no triple. So, we were talking about that. We talked about that in streams. Even Adam from Soundcore was in the chat with you guys. So we went ahead and passed along that information to Soundcore. And then here we are today where, on Friday, where we've got this update that allows for single tap. Now, it would have been great to have triple tap as well, but beggars can't be choosers. But at least now we have that option. So now I can do volume control. I can do skip track. So basically I set up the play, pause, all that stuff. So you can set up those commands now. Just adding that little thing, It doesn't seem like much, but it's great. Now, the only thing I hope, and I know a lot of us are hoping the same thing, is that they will pass this update along to the Life.2 and to the, Life.2 NC and to the Life A2 NC. That would be pretty awesome if they could do that. Now, and just to be clear, not everybody has gotten this update yet. So as soon as I posted it up, there's a lot of people say, "Hey, I haven't gotten it yet." There's been a few who said they have gotten it. So it just depends on the rollout for the Android app when it gets updated in different places. At least I did it on Android. I haven't done it on iOS. I haven't checked it for iOS. And obviously those two different app stores take time as they update apps. So just be patient, give it some time. If you're a Liberty Air 2 Pro owner, just give it a little bit of time. If it hasn't popped up yet, it will be popping up for you soon. I'm not aware of any way of forcing the update. So just be aware. But we have to give credit where credit is due, right? We have to give credit where credit is due. And when a company cares enough about their customers' experience to where they're willing to put the engineering budget behind having new firmware, update written to improve things for us as the customers, we have to give them credit, because not everybody or not every company is willing to do that sort of stuff. Not all of them are willing to listen to their customers and to make those types of changes. So yeah, facts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a phased release, or the update hasn't landed at like in every region. So there's a lot of people who commented who said that they got it were here in the US with me, but there's people overseas who still haven't seen the update yet. So we just got to give it time. We just got to be patient. Yo, Spec Tech, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for coming through. But yeah, so like I said, we got to give credit where credit is due. So in Soundcore, as far as like customer service and stuff like that, I always tell people, like, listen, talk to them. Like, if you have a problem with their products, talk to them, because they'll usually help you out with whatever issue you're having, whether it's just support on getting your problem figured out, or if you actually have like a defect or something wrong with your stuff, they'll get it replaced. I know my buddy Zach Talks Tech, another YouTube creator, he had an issue where his old school headphones, the Soundcore Space NC, which I think were like their first noise canceling headphones. He had an issue where they had cracked right up here on the headband after like a month or two. But because Soundcore products have a warranty, he called them up, told them what was going on. They shipped him another set, and he shipped his out. So he got a set. I think the swap took like less than a week for him to have a brand new set of headphones, under warranty. So it's definitely something to make sure you're taking advantage of. If you ever, have any issues with that sort of stuff, talk to them. So, I just wanted, you want to give them their flowers while they're here to receive them. And, shout out to Soundcore, for listening to what customers want and, making that change. And all we can do, and I posted it in their forums, like Soundcore has their own forums. I posted it in the Soundcore community, thanking them for the update, and then also saying, like, hint, hint, can we bring this to the Life.2 and the Life A2s? Can we do that? So hopefully they'll make that happen. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see here. I'm still hoping that Soundcore will make their other earphones to work with their app. Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. But I understand why they don't do that. And the reason that they don't do that is they want the app to be an additional feature for their higher end models. So they want differentiation. So if you want to get budget Soundcore, this much, but you don't get access to the app. So it's like a feature addition. So if you want to spend a little bit more money, you're not only going to get the better product, but you're also going to get access to the app. This is why they do that. This is why, like, the Life Q10 didn't get access to the app, but the Life Q30 does. So there's like, they want to have these different like levels to their product. At least from what I see. That's not something that they've told me. This is just from me watching what they're doing. Let's see. How are you finding the single tap in Liberty Air 2 Pro? Is it too sensitive? Is there a lot of accidental taps? No. You know what? So far, it's been totally fine. The pressure is the same as for double tap the way it was before. I'm not getting a lot of like accidental touches or anything like that, but I'm also not in the habit of like touching my head a lot when I have earbuds in. But so far it's been fine. So yeah, I didn't have any accidental touches like, putting a beanie on, putting a hat on, anything like that. It's been totally fine. So yeah, so far so good. Let's see, got the Liberty 2 Pro a while ago and I really enjoyed listening to them. Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely, man. Agreed. Soundcore support is very helpful and often send replacements if your product is defected. Yeah. So, I mean, they're very good about taking care of their customers. So that's one of the nice things, at least so far, about working with them. Let's see. So yeah, so definitely want to give them a shout out for that. Let's see. Tevin over here, Trinidad and Tobago here with a question just about the UE Fits in transit. Has the firmware updates made it any better? Sound controls app, anything? I haven't had them long enough to really answer that question. I know that they just recently had a new firmware update. I have not been able to get it on mine, even though I've seen it on their blog, on their website, that they have a new firmware update for the UE Fits, but mine have not updated yet. So I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully it'll update this week. Maybe the Apple update. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I have not been able to use the new update, at least not yet. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, so the UE Fits, so that'll help us transition over to that, because that was the next topic at hand, was that the UE Fits have arrived. So I do have the UE Fits now. Let me see if I can get them to maybe we can get it to focus, but let me pop that case open. So there's the UE Fits right there. Check those out. So I know my man GameSki, Flossie Carter, a few other people have done their videos on these. I still need to go ahead and they have the tips in here that are molded, but one of them didn't mold very well for me because my ears are larger. So they actually, I hit them up about that and I said, hey, I'm not getting a good seal on one side. And they were like, oh, okay, cool. And I hit them up as a customer. So I hit them up as a customer and I was like, yeah, that's not really fitting that well. What can we do? And they were like, oh, okay, try this. I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden they're like, well, you know what? Shoot us your address and, you know, your order number and all that stuff. And we'll send you out a set of larger ear gels. So I just got those in. I have not molded them yet. So I will be molding them sometime this week when I'm ready to finish up this review. But yeah, so it's an interesting process to say the least. So, but one thing to keep in mind about the UE Fits, because I did see like comment section, you know, people like, oh man, this is so expensive. They don't have noise canceling and all this other stuff. It's like, listen, Ultimate Ears, UE, they're known, like their UE Pro stuff, the in-ear monitors, their stuff are legit. Like they have some serious sound quality. So their products are meant for sound and sound alone. They're not here for all the bells and whistles. They're not here for multi-point. They're not here for Zoom calls. They're not here for gaming modes. They're not here for noise canceling or ambient. They're not here for all of that stuff. That's not what these are for. Much like the Status Audio, you know, these are built for sound quality and for comfort. That's what they're built for. So make sure you definitely keep that in mind when it comes to these types of earbuds. They're just dedicated to a specific task, and that's what they're made for. So, but yeah, so I wanted to give you a heads up about that kind of a quick tale there, because, just hitting them up as a customer and saying, hey, this kind of isn't fitting me quite right. The fact that they came through and were just like, yeah, you know what? Let us send you out a different set of a different size, and they should fit you a little bit better, being that you have larger ears. To me, that was really cool. So, I was not expecting it, but you know, here we are. Hey, what's up, man? We got my guy Picky Audio in the house. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? For anybody who is not familiar, I don't know how you are not familiar, but make sure you check out my man Picky Audio, man. He's doing awesome reviews over on his channel. Make sure you check him out. He's up and coming, and I love his content. So, you know, if I'm watching their stuff, I'm going to share it with you. So, yeah, it's another great one, man. I got a whole list, and we've done a stream on this before where I shared out a bunch of different channels and stuff. But yeah, it's good stuff, man. Thanks for coming through, brother. Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. I don't, hey, Desmond, I don't know about Mercari. I've never shopped there, man, so I can't say. The only places that I've been getting my stuff through, especially when it's like overseas stuff, has been through AliExpress. Aside from that, it's usually just Amazon. So yeah. Let's see here. What else we got? See, Edifier MB2 Pro beating my ears out. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? But yeah, so yeah, UE Fits. So I'm gonna have that video coming up here pretty soon. Like I said, I'm very, very impressed with the customer service level that they've offered so far. So I'm excited to share that with you guys as well. And then last but not least, and then we'll get into just some general chat. I was going to give you guys an update on the top 5 true wireless. So the top 5 true wireless under 50 that I've got coming. I've made a choice. I made an executive decision where I'm going to exclude noise canceling earbuds from this. So this is going to be a straight up top 50 for sound quality. So that's what I'm going to do, because if the other option is to do a mixed, and excuse me, if I do it mixed, then people are just complaining in the chat. I've done that before where I had a top 5 video with headphones and it was mixed noise canceling and non-noise canceling. And people just lost their minds in the chat because, oh, how could you mix them? And all, it's like, listen. So while there are some good options for top 5 under 50 for active noise cancellation, I just want to do one straight up for sound. Like just straight up, you know, like as an overall kind of a choice and all around, but no noise canceling, like just straight up sound, battery, and, you know, performance. That's what we're going for. So the testing has been completed. I was waiting on one last minute arrival to come in. Testing has been completed and it's a good roundup. Like the list under 50 for sound quality has gotten so good that I think that the top 2 or the top 3 can easily rival sound quality for sound quality can easily rival true wireless earbuds all the way up to $200, like easily. So it's very good. It's very good. So I'm excited for you guys to check that out. Also, the video that I'm working on right now, because this one is already completed as well, I've got a top 3 under 30 coming for you guys. Now those are very basic, like the $30. We're talking basic true wireless here. But the fact that like a year ago, 2 years ago, $30 true wireless, they existed, but they sucked. But now you can get some true wireless for $30 that are actually pretty good. So yeah. Now, mind you, a $30 IEM is still going to stomp out a $30 true wireless, but still, if you've only got $30 to spend, because I know sometimes like overseas, like $30 here for me, for somebody overseas, that's more like 50 or 60 or more. So sometimes, you know, like that's why those top 50 and the top 550 and top 500, 100 do so well, because a lot of people like who've told me like, hey man, I want to get the Sennheiser Momentum 2s, but they're 300 in the US. You know, what are they going to cost, you know, overseas, you know, bank, even when they get discounted to like 200 or 250, you know, overseas, they're going to cost straight money. So, yeah, we gotta be careful with that. We have to be mindful of those different audiences. So, let's see here. Hey man, I rarely do Bluetooth speakers and I don't even have the Votomy. The only Votomy product I ever had was the, I forgot what the name was. Votomy had a set of true wireless earbuds that were stupid loud. So I had those, but that's about it. That's about it, man. Let's see. As far as testing, I have a whole list. I have a whole playlist in the description if you want to check out my testing playlist. So feel free to check that out. And no, for when I test, I don't use EQ. So when I test them, I'm testing them the way that you would get them. Like basically, if you were to get a set of earbuds and you pulled them out of the box and you popped them in your ears, the only thing I'm going to do to affect sound is going to be changing out the ear tips. That's pretty much it. I'll try all the different ear tips that are included with them. And then I'll throw in a set of SpinFits. And that way I can at least have a matching, like I'll put the SpinFits on each one of them. So, you know, that way I'll know exactly what they sound like and making sure that I'm getting a proper seal. But aside from that, yeah, I'm not EQing anything. You know, if it's Soundcore, they're going to stay signature. I'm not touching any of that stuff. So let's see. I have no way of answering this question, my guy. You'd have to talk to like a market analyst in China for that kind of knowledge. Yeah, I don't know. I have not done that yet. I've not done that yet. That is coming very soon though. Yes, he says, so true. The conversion rate is killing us here in Canada. So many choices, so little money. Oh, dude. And that's just Canada. Canada conversion rate is ridiculous. But think about like countries where the conversion rate is much more crazy. Because I know there was like, I forgot, it was one dude, or actually, it reminds me, there was a guy who had hit me up back when the Liberty Air 2 had come out. And he was in the Philippines. And he was telling me how it was $100 here. But for him in the Philippines, it was the equivalent of like 165. I'm like, what? So, yeah, it was crazy, man. So he worked it out though, man. He had cousins over here. Like they bought them and then like they like put them in boxes and shipped them over there with like a bunch of other supplies and stuff. So it worked out. So he managed to get them for 100. But yeah, like to actually get them from like a vendor in the Philippines, it was like a $65 markup. So 65%, crazy amount of markup. I'm like, what the, yeah, it's pretty wild, man. I think because we're all insane and buy more than one set of earbuds, it's hard to buy 300 products, $300 products. V22 Vodemy super loud. He told me my ears still hurt. Oh yeah, the V22s. Yeah, yeah, that's the ones. Yeah, those things are dummy loud. Do the SpinFits fit every earbud? No. SpinFits have a ton of different options. So I have multiple sizes. So they've got a bunch of different ones. You just got to check out their website. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. If it works for me, I'm gonna share it with you guys, and that's why I've been pushing them so much. But they have a lot of different ones. So they have different stem sizes. So they have some that'll fit because a lot of them are different sizes. Like these CP360s are actually pretty versatile. These fit almost all of my true wireless, but I've got some IEMs that have a really wide bore and those don't fit. I'll have to use a different one. I think it's like the CP100 or the CP250. So I've bought a bunch of different sizes of them so that like if I find one that doesn't fit, well, I'll just go in the drawer right here and all right, let me grab a different size. So, but that's usually how that'll work. But yeah, so just, got a little carried away, but yeah, so that's basically what's happening with the top 5 and the top 3. I've got those coming as well. We're making that happen. And then what else do we have coming up here? So 2 non-noise canceling earbuds that came in, and mind you, I'm behind, and I'll tell you this to anybody who's doing what we do, whether it's Game Ski, Picky, Sozen, everybody, man, Sean Talks Tech, Digital Slang, eventually we all fall behind. It's like inevitably we will all fall behind on our reviews. So 2 that came in that I'm going to be coming up talking about here pretty soon. We got the Soul Audio S Nano. These things are freaking tiny, but they absolutely have some dope sound quality. So I'm excited to share them with you. These things are freaking tiny. So let me pop them so you guys can sort of see. Let's see if it'll focus in on that. Maybe there we go. Just not getting good light on them, but these things are so small, man. Like, oh, see, that's how small they are. They tend to fall out of my fingers. But yeah, this thing is so tiny, dude. It's like the tiniest little earbud. So, but yeah, super tiny. But man, they got some thump. So I'm going to be reviewing those. And then we've also got the Tribit FlyBuds C1. So those have come in. So we're going to be reviewing these as well. And like I said, a lot of this stuff comes in, man. It just arrives and I don't even open the boxes. Like it'll come in like shipped from like Amazon or whoever they drop ship it from. And I won't even open the boxes. Like it's just because I'm so behind on this stuff. So popped open a few boxes, found these in there. I'm like, okay, cool. And both of them bang. The Tribit FlyBuds C1, yeah, they're pretty legit. Like I'm pretty impressed. Tribit always comes through with some good stuff, but yeah, I'm very, very impressed with them. Let's see here. Let's see. Looks like I will need to budget 300 to get some decent ones. I've had to return 2 I got so far that were under 200. I mean, I guess it just depends on what you need out of them. So everybody's tastes are different. So let's see here. Yeah, I haven't tried those, so I can't say. I've heard of Asla tips, but I haven't tried them. So for me, the SpinFits have been awesome. So yeah, they've been working great for me. Let's see. And everybody asked me this question. I don't have a go-to. So I'm just letting you guys know. I test way too much stuff, so I don't have any go-to. Could you imagine having, I guess you'd have to kind of put yourself in my position, right? But it's definitely a first world problem. I have too many headphones and I have too many earbuds for there to ever be like a favorite. You know what I mean? It's like, it's very difficult. I have things that I really like, I will go back to, but nothing that's like, I have to use this every single day. I know that's different for a lot of you guys because you'll get one set and that's your set and that's what you live with. But that does not apply to me. It does not apply to me because I have way too many. So the set that I use most often, and I know it pisses people off when I say it, the set I use most often, the AirPods Pro, most often because of my iPhone, because of my iPad. Second to that, my Sony SP900s, the Status Audio Between Pro, the Sennheiser CX400, another one that I can't say the name of yet, but there's some that, like, that I'll tend to go back to, but yeah, I don't have one that it's like I need to listen to these every single day. I'm just testing too many. That's really what it comes down to. So yeah, Digital Slang was in here, man. I don't know. He might have taken off already. No worries. No worries. But he's usually around here somewhere. He's usually lurking. Let's see. I just ordered Soundcore Liberty 2 Pro for pure sound from watching you and Flossie Carter. Nice, man. Nice. And make sure you download the app as well, because you want to make sure you're taking advantage of the Hear ID and of the EQ options. So make sure you take advantage of that. What's the best sounding smallest TWS you've tried that you can use while sleeping? I don't sleep with earbuds. Like I don't test laying down. I don't do that. I don't do that. So, I mean, smallest so far are the Soul S Nano. These are freaking tiny. Like I can't express how small these are. So those are the smallest ones that I've tested. And they sound good. So I think their main limitation is going to be battery because of the size. So they're so small, they can only squeeze so much battery into them. So, see, Earphone Free Pro now on very low budget on Amazon. Oh, nice. Amazon Germany? Is that where it is? Let me see. Where are we at? Yeah, same price. So yeah, so here, Amazon US Earphone Free Pro still $60. They haven't dropped in price. So yeah, I do not sell earphones. Sorry, nope, I do not do that. I usually what'll happen is the ones that I have that I'm like done, so I no longer keep them for testing purposes or anything like that. Those I usually end up giving away to like friends and family, things like that, or I'll give them to other YouTubers. So that they can like make videos about them and stuff. But yeah, I don't sell any products like that because there's been problems around that kind of thing, especially shipping overseas. So yeah, I definitely don't. It creates so many issues that I don't do that. So says you would love to see one. Just drop the video today. You the man. Oh yeah. No, the see. You don't got to tell me. I already listened to them. They're great. So yeah, they're highly impressive. Let's see. I'm still anxiously waiting for my status in between pros, mainly from your review. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, the between pros are legit. They're legit, man. That if you just want sound for sound, that's it. They're the ones, man. I stand behind it too. And I've been getting in arguments with people on Instagram because they talk about that I'm doing that I was doing paid reviews and stuff, and I'm like, they're saying that off of a 15-second clip that Status Audio, I gave them permission to use a 15-second clip of my review as their ad on Instagram and Facebook. And, people on there automatically assume that it's like, oh, well, if you're in there advertising, it's a paid review and it's biased. And it's not like, listen, bro, that is 15 seconds of like a 12-minute video. Like, you don't even know who I am. So, but that's, yeah, it's the real deal. It's the real deal. I'll throw them against anything. Sennheiser Momentum 2, Sony, one more. I'll throw those Status Audio up against anybody. Sound quality for sound quality, no true wireless is touching them. So they are the ones. Let's see here. Yeah, so I'm not the upcoming video, the Life A2 wouldn't be a part of that. The upcoming video is only sound quality, no noise canceling, and it's under 50. And Life A2 and C are in the $100 category with noise canceling. So it's like we're not comparing apples to oranges here. Best earbud for call quality, no budget, Apple AirPods Pro. People don't like that answer. But it's the truth. If it weren't true, yeah, it is what it is, though. Let's see. When will the new Sony Buds be released? I have no clue, man. I have no clue. I know people were saying something like in May, something like that. So yeah, so I'm just waiting. Hopefully they'll come out soon. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. So I don't have a SP800. I have SP. Wait, hold on. Which one is it? It's SP800, right? Now you gotta be confused, man. I'm pretty sure it's SP800N. I don't have SP900N. Yeah, SP800N. Is there a 900? SP900N. There is no 900N. So I don't know what you're talking about there, but Sony there's no SP800N. So, or no, there's no SP900N. There's a SP800N. Those are the ones I use. The reason I go back to them first is comfort. They got big bass. You can do a lot of adjustment with them. The noise canceling is actually pretty good. For me, they're very comfortable and they grip really well. So yeah. Yo, what's up, 504? How you doing, bro? Let's see here. Yo, Genosis, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Thanks for coming through, man. Best sounding bass earbuds on a budget, the Life A1, the Soundcore Life A1. Yeah, if you just want bass, like, trust me. They got a bass boost option. It's no joke. It is no joke, man. Let's see here. Yo, Tim, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming through, bro. Let's see. T-Show says Tozo and T9 Plus is out. Waiting on them to come in next week. Nice. Yeah, Tozo is, they're asleep. They're asleep, bro. I'm not gonna chase them. Hit them up, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we want to, we want to send you out the NC2 and NC7." I'm like, "Dope," and then nothing, just crickets. I hit them back up 10 days later. I'm like, "Hey, you guys dropped off this conversation. I wanted to see where we were at on those review samples. Have they shipped out yet?" Ghost. It's been 10 more days. I'm not about to be chasing Tozo. Like, if they want to send them and get them in front of my audience, cool. If they want, people to get my opinion on them, cool. But, whoever their marketing person is, whoever this person is who I was emailing with, they need to learn how to return emails. That's really what it comes down to. So they got to get their stuff together. Artificial Human says, "What headphones are you wearing?" So right now, let me see if I can bring them into the frame here. These are my HiFi HE400i 2020 edition. So yeah. Let's see. How are the Q30s compared to the Q10s? I have the 10s. Sound quality is very similar, except the Q30s have noise canceling. So they have noise canceling, ambient sound, and full EQ access in the app. So those are the main differences. So plus you get a case, you get the rotatable ear cups. Overall, it's a better headphone. So yeah, if you're into that, I mean, it's a good option to go with. You still get the multi-point connectivity, the whole thing. So a lot of the features that you could be wishing for. What they don't have is that bass up function that you get with the Q10s, but because you have the app, you can adjust the bass to whatever you want. So you got options. You got some options. I don't have any feelings on the Microsoft Surface 2. I never listened to them. I never tried them, so I don't know. I've been wanting to try them, but I'm waiting for a used set to drop below 150. Because even used, they're still going for almost $200. So yeah. Hey, coming through Minnesota and whatnot with the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate you calling out the person who made the anti-Asian comment during your video yesterday. Thanks for not just letting it slide. Much respect. Yo, okay, so that's something, and thank you. I appreciate you. You didn't have to say that with a super chat, but I do appreciate you. That's something that I definitely wanted to address, and you just reminded me. I'm like, how did that skip my mind? One thing that I am really tired of, and is this anti-Asian sentiment. Right? Especially with tech. Every freaking video that I drop, there's got to be some a-hole who comes in talking about, oh, it's Chinese made. Oh, it's a Chinese owned company. Oh, it's Chinese. Listen. First of all, if you're writing this comment on YouTube, you're either one, writing this comment with a Chinese made keyboard, or two, you're on your phone, which is a phone that's made with Chinese parts. So what? What are you talking about? Like, come on, man. Even the companies that are US owned are getting their stuff made in China. Like, come on, man. So if you wanted a set of headphones, like of earbuds or true wireless that were 100% owned in the United States and made and manufactured in the United States, I guarantee you those earbuds would cost you close to $1,000. Like, come on, man. So they just need to stop with that. Like, I don't let that BS slide. I don't let that shit slide in my channel. If you want to leave those kind of messages, you could just bounce. Dude, even if it's like they try to act like it's not racism, and it is. That's all it is. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter to me at all. What I'm looking for is sound quality. I don't care if it comes from China or Thailand or Africa or Germany or Canada or Brazil. I don't care where it comes from. I'm just looking for sound. You know what I mean? Like, what does that have to do with the sound quality? What does that have to do with the performance of this product? Nothing. Nothing. All it has to do is with your own internal biases as a human being. And come on, man. I'm not letting that shit slide, man. That's, whenever people leave that, and I always wait, and it's always a drive-by comment, because not one person has ever come back and tried to argue with me about it. Not one person has ever replied when I've replied back. Every single time it's a drive-by. They'll leave the comment, and I'm like, so? Don't worry, I'll wait. I'll wait for you to respond. So? And they never, ever come back. So it's like, come on, man. I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that. So, and that's on God. Like if you don't like my thoughts on it, you can find somebody else to watch. But it is what it is. Like this is where we are. And that's what it is. Most of that manufacturing is coming from them. No, if you look up, all you gotta do is look up like Shenzhen and these different places in China and look up the history of how those towns came about and how that's all working. And you'll find out exactly why. The way that they can manufacture things, the way that they can prototype, the speed at which they can move with technology. This is why all of that stuff is coming from there, because they can move way faster. What it'll take you 6 months to a year to develop in the States or in, say, Europe, in Shenzhen, they can knock that out in 7 days. Probably less than that by now. They probably got it down to like 2 or 3 days. So this is what I mean. It's BS, man. And that's the whole thing, man. And it's really sad. The things that are happening. And this is just me ranting on the comments and people leave. That doesn't even have anything to do with like what's actually happening in the world where, people are attacking Asian people and stuff. It's like, it's not right, man. It ain't right, and it's really messed up. I'm not with that at all, because I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be hated or looked at differently because of the way I look. I know how I look, but thankfully there's enough good people that take the time to look past the sunglasses, to look past the way that I look and kind of get to know me a little bit and understand that, that it's okay. Like I'm here for the sound quality. I'm here to give you the value of testing out these products. I'm here to I'm here for you guys. Like, this is what I'm here for, because I know what it's like to be on your end. I know what it's like to be looking for products and not being able to trust those freaking written reviews on Amazon. I know what that's like. I can tell you how many times I bought products that had a bunch of positive reviews that have been absolute trash. So this is why I'm here for. This is why you've got people like Sozin, why you got people like GameSki, why you got people like Picky, why you've got a lot of us out here, that are doing this kind of work, because, we're trying to be here for you guys. We're trying to make sure that you're going to get your money's worth when you drop your money. So, but yeah, sorry about that rant, man, but I'm just, I'm just saying, man, I'm just saying. So yeah, man. See that LG Herman Miller chair is made in the US. Oh, and it's $1,500. God damn. Oh man. Yeah, no, respect the straightforward point you get to about things. That's what I'm trying to do, man. Definitely cannot comments that cannot slide. Now, there's nothing wrong with supporting domestic manufacturing. Those businesses have some sort of parts from China, even though it says half. Exactly. Even though it says, for example, made in USA. Oh no, for sure. For sure. Yeah. You see, the only US made headphone I can think of that I could afford would be the Grado SR80E. Yeah, probably. And I mean, think about that. I mean, we would have to come up with a list, and you guys feel free. Like, if you guys can come up with a list, you can drop it in our Discord for people that might know. Like, honestly, like and just as a thought experiment, like I'm pretty sure that there's still some headphone manufacturing going on in Germany or Austria. I don't know if it's Sennheiser or AKG, but a lot of that stuff has been moved overseas because production costs. It's so much less. Like, why wouldn't you? It'd be a smart move, and it sucks for your local economies, and it sucks for the people that lose their jobs. But it's just the way that things are going, man. So it says Chi-Fi, I deal with the same people almost every day. So sad. You are great and so kind. Thank you, man. Royce, thank you, man. And Royce is another awesome creator for people that are looking to find out about the latest hi-fi and chi-fi products. He has a channel in Espanol, on his doing this kind of audio stuff. So make sure you check him out. And we're going to be doing a live stream here in a couple of weeks too. So I'm going to be coming up over there, joining him for a conversation about audio and stuff, man. But yeah, no, but that's the thing, man. And you know, anybody doing this stuff knows, you know, there's a lot of anti-Asian sentiment. There's a lot of people who, I don't want anything made in China. Here's the thing. Good luck. Good luck. When I was in the automotive industry, I used to sell high performance parts. I was, you know, doing that sort of stuff. And people would come in and they would be super hardcore. Like, you know, they got a 56 Chevy or whatever, and they want all American parts. I'm like, cool. All American. Got you. Got you. You know, they'd be like, all right, I want that alternator bracket, you know, in polished aluminum, straight. All right, cool. And you want an American made, right? It's like, yeah, all right, well, that bracket is going to cost you, you know, $114. Like, damn, 114? Okay, how much is the other one that's not American made? $20. Guess which way they're going to go. They can be all that gung-ho shit, but when they realize that it's like 6 times the price to have it be American made, they ain't going to pay it. They ain't going to pay it. Only if they got the deepest of pockets, they're not going to pay it. And it's one of those things that I realized in person that that's the kind of shit that would happen. So it's like, come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man. So, oh, sorry. I realized I mentioned the Discord and I didn't even put a link to it. Hold on. I got you. I gotta load up Discord real quick and I'll drop it in the chat for you guys. I got you, bro. Deshaun over here is like calling me out, man. Hold on, let me bring it up really quick. I got you guys. Where is it at? All right, so create invite. Okay. Expire never. Okay, generate a new link. Now make sure you go into the rules and you read that and make sure you read it through, because you have to accept the rules in order for it to like open up for you. So make sure you do that. But here's a link. There's a link to the Discord chat. So, yo, Alex, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Glad to see you here, man. What can you do with your earbud when you are done with reviewing them? I mostly keep them for testing purposes. So because I do a lot of comparisons. Like when I did the top 5 under 100, that was 20. So that was a list of 20 that got knocked down to a list of 10 that then got knocked down to a list of 5. So it isn't like I'm just picking 5 random earbuds and be like, hey guys, these are the best 5. Like, nah, man. Because that's what I've actually been accused of doing that. Someone's like, you just grabbed 5 earbuds and said these are the best. Like, no, that's not how this works. Right? Freaking Lon. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Oh, no need to apologize. I thought it was hilarious. But yeah, that's the link right there to the Discord if anybody wants to jump in. I'm not there 24 hours a day because I have a family and I work and I have a life. But if you guys do drop comments and stuff like that, there's other people in there who hang out, and I will usually try to pop in at least once a day to answer any questions that people leave. So, you know, if you're a Discord person, feel free to join. If you're not a Discord person, don't worry about it. Because I know not everybody's Discord people. Like everybody has their platforms of choice. Some people are YouTube. Some people like to just hang out on Twitter or IG, whatever your thing is, you know. I got a lot of people on Facebook. Like I don't even at all hang out on Facebook, but people tend to like, you know, send me messages on Facebook. I'm like, why are you messaging me here? But that's their thing. So let's see. How long do you use and wear headphones when you test them? Minimum 7 days. Minimum. But normally when I drop a review video, I've usually had anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks minimum. But when it's something that's not up against like a deadline, like if I don't have a deadline, like, okay, this product is about to drop, like how the ComfoBuds dropped. So if there's no deadline on it, then I'll usually test it out for more than that. Sometimes, you know, 3 to 6 weeks. Just depends. So it just depends. Let's see. Man, yeah, man. Appreciate you coming through, Genosis. Seriously, man. Yeah, man. You guys are awesome for coming through, man. So yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on, but we got a lot of cool options, a lot of cool things going on in the headphone world. Oh, I almost forgot, man. You guys are the ones that stuck around with me. You got almost 90 people in here. Check this out. So I promise you guys, I might do a live unboxing. So check this out. So this came in today and I was like, you know what? So for those that aren't familiar, there's a channel that I tend to watch by the name of Z Polt. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let me see if I can bring up his channel. That way you guys can take a quick look as well. but he does a lot of in-ear monitor reviews, like a lot of audio things of that nature. So let me share the screen real quick. Some of you guys might be familiar with him. Share screen. Let's go to, where's it at? Chrome tab, there it is. All right, so here we go. So yeah, so this is this channel. It's Zpolt, Z-P-O-L-T. Not sure if he is Filipino. I think he's Filipino. Not 100% sure. But yeah, so Zpolt, that's my guy right there. A lot of awesome content on his channel, doing a lot of this stuff. Look, he's got the Moondrop SSP right here. He's got the Moondrop Aria. I'm still waiting for those Aria to arrive. I'm so excited for those. But you know, he had his earphone awards. So if you guys wanted to check that out too, it's pretty dope. So he's doing those budget earphones, best earphones of the year. So he's got his latest one is this one, the 2020, early 2021. That's the latest one. So that's the one you want to check out. But in I think it was in this video or one of his other videos, he had done a review on these, the Tripoen TC01 in-ear monitors. And I was like, you know what? Let me check these out. Let me check these out myself. Okay, J1 says, yeah, Zpolt is from the Philippines. Cool, that's what's up, man. Shout out to my Filipinos in the house. But he checked them out. I thought they sounded pretty dope. I went on Amazon. Sure enough, they were available. Like here in the States, like, you know, Prime and everything. I was like, cool, they're in stock. So there they are. Check that out. Let me pull one out. So I haven't even listened to them yet. So I just took the plastic off before I started the live stream. But check that out. It's like a burnt titanium kind of a look to it. Let's see if I gotta block my face for it to focus on it. Yeah, there we go. So check that out. Kind of a trippy color. It's like gold and blue and pink at the same time and purple. It says Tripoen on there, but they're actually quite small, so they look like they're going to be pretty comfortable. So hopefully they'll be as good as they say. But yeah, that's what it looks like. You pop open the box, and then they've got this second box right here. So just the two IEMs themselves right here in the foam. Try to get that in there so it doesn't fall out. And now I don't really do unboxings, so this is kind of a special treat for you guys. So here's the second box that's inside there. Let me pop that open. Let's take a look and see what's in here. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. All right. So as my man Flossie Carter would say, you get your usual books and shit. So you got to flick them and toss them to the side there or file them away. And they actually threw in a little case. So check that out. So they threw in a little case, a little zipper on it. Let's see here. What do we got? Okay, cool. So looks like we got two compartments, a little net here. What do we got? Oh, we got the ear tips. So we got some ear tips right here. Okay, looks like there's a little, what is this, a little lanyard? Yeah, we got a little lanyard in there as well. And then we've got the cable itself. So we've got the actual cable. And the cable itself actually doesn't look half bad. Yeah, not half bad. It's got a kind of a rubbery feel to it, but the ends look okay on it. So, I mean, I'll probably end up just using my own balance cable anyway. But as far as cables go, like this looks, I mean, these were $50. The cable on this looks far better than what I got with the blonde BL03s. So, I mean, overall, it's not bad. I mean, the presentation's pretty good. I was not expecting them to include a case. So that's nice because now I don't have to go and buy another little small case for these IEMs. So, but yeah, so I'm going to be checking these out. Like this isn't, now for those of you that don't know, like I don't do IEM reviews on my channel. Like, it's very rare. Like it's a very rare thing because when I'll do them, all of the true wireless earbud fans that come to my channel and show up to my streams, they don't show up for those videos. So it's very difficult for me to like do a video on something where I'm going to put in that amount of work for it to just kind of bomb. It's very difficult for me to do that because I have to be very strategic with which videos I make to make sure that they're successful because the amount of time it takes for me to make these videos, and that's time away from my family. I only have so much free time during the week. But if it's something that I really, 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 really like, then I'll make a video about it. So I'm excited to check these out. Hopefully they're really good. I mean, $50. Hopefully they'll be better than like the blonde BL01s or the blonde BL03s, because this would be a good recommendation. Like if they're really good, if they can step up to those, then then that'll be a good recommendation to have. So that might be something worth making. For the Moondrop Aria, I'm definitely going to have a review. Now, I've told you guys, I'm not really an audiophile to that level. I'm an audiophile in a sense of entry level, like DMS, Josh Valor, Z Reviews. Like those guys are real audiophiles. Like I'm just kind of like an entry level dude. But I'll be doing a review of the Moondrop Arias for sure. So yeah. Let's see. Patrick says picky NC on the Make and Praise JBL Reflect Mini NC thoughts, future plans to review. Yeah. So that's a long story. So I went ahead and ordered those, and it's been nothing but drama with JBL since. So, they shipped me the wrong ones, and then they needed to investigate when I told them, hey, you guys shipped me the wrong ones. I need the correct ones. Then they needed to investigate, and then I have to ship them back to them, and then they have to investigate it further after they get them, and then at some point they'll ship me the correct ones. And in the meantime, it's already over 2 weeks that I've been out my money, and I have nothing to show for it. So JBL's return process and customer service has been subpar. The process is subpar. Like they've been responsive, thank God, but it's like the whole, oh, well, it's going to take us, 3 or 4 days to investigate. And then once they investigate, okay, now we're willing to send you a return label for you to ship them. And I'm like, okay, cool. So as soon as I get these shipped, you guys are going to ship out the other ones, right? And they're like, no. Once they arrive here, then it's going to take us, 3 to 5 days to investigate and make sure see what happened. And once we make a determination, then we'll send you the other I'm like, what? What? So, ridiculous. This is why I normally just buy stuff like this through Amazon, but they were not in stock on Amazon, but it's been a mess. So I'll be talking about that I'm going to review not only the earbuds whenever they come in, I'm going to review them, and I'm going to review their customer service and their returns process, because it's like, come on, bro, like really. Yeah. So I'm truly disappointed in the level of customer service. Like, you messed up. I didn't mess up. I gave them my money. I ordered the product that I needed to order. They sent me the wrong one. It's on them to fix it. But I'm being treated like, oh, we need to investigate what happened before they could even send me a return label. And then once I send it back, and they need to investigate that I sent them the right ones. Like, what? Like, nah, man, you guys are the ones that screwed up. You should be bending over backwards to make this right by your customer. That's what you should be doing, but they're not. So that's what's pissing me off, because I know there's been companies where I've had stuff like that happen. I'm like, hey, something went wrong, or this is like defective. And they're like, all right, cool. We'll send you a return label. And then basically as soon as they're like, hey, as soon as you ship them out, send us the tracking ID, and then we'll ship out your new version. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I'll ship it out. I'll send them the ID. And then by the end of the day, they'll send me a return. Like oh yeah, here's your tracking number. We're sending you yours now, the replacement. Like stuff like that way the customer is not out, for a long time waiting for this whole process to happen. So, yeah, so it's pretty ridiculous. So yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. Lee is 100% correct. Amazon cannot be beat for returns. Yeah. Dude, you see what I'm saying? It's like, now I know maybe I'm asking too much. Maybe, at least I have the ability to return them. I know there's people around the world that I talk to, like in the comment section, who, they'll order stuff and have no ability to return anything. They go wrong and then they're ass out. So at least I have a recourse, but it's just like some of these companies really need to speed up their process. Like, that's such a waste of time. You're wasting the customer's time. They're wasting their own freaking time. It's like, how long does it take to somebody to open up a box and look at it and be like, oh yeah, this does not match the thing that this customer ordered. Okay, let's send that back. Why would that take a week? Why would that take a week? Like, are you freaking kidding me? Even if you have a backlog of returns, like, what? So yeah. So it's like, it's not necessarily bad customer service, but it's like just the process of it needs streamlining. Let's put it that way. So yeah. It says, man, never provide bad customer service to a YouTuber. Hey, real talk. Oh man, it happens. It happens. So you guys already know, the ones that have been here for a long time know, my experience and dealings with bad customer service by a headphone company. So you guys know what time it is. Let's see, any news on the Edifier MB2 Pro that was announced at CES 2021 to release in March? I have nothing on that. The only thing I've heard, and that was because if you guys are familiar with Sean Talks Tech, he did a review of the Edifier NBQ. So I don't know if those were supposed to be the MB2 Pro or what happened, or if they're a different product, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Edifier. So I just don't know, man. Excuse me. But yeah, I just don't know there. Benny Ride, what's up, man? Should I get 10T2 as my first IEM? You could do a lot worse. 10T2 Pro, very good. Very good. Let's see here. Yeah, the ones that have been here long enough already know. They already know what time it is. So yeah, so we got some good stuff, man. I'm just excited. I'm going to be checking these out in a bit. We'll see how these tripods end up turning out. But yeah, so like that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand. For all the true wireless earbuds and all these things that I make videos on, like these wireless products, for me, like for my own listening pleasure, I mean, right now I'm wearing these wired, HiFi, or I'll wear my Sennheisers, or I listen to a lot of IEMs. Wired audio is really where it's at. Like, it's what it is. In-ear monitors, and wired headphones, the sound quality that you can get out of them, is really tough to match. It's tough to match. And even the people who are engineering Bluetooth stuff, they'll tell you, like, as many strides as we've made, as much progress as has been made on the wireless side, it still cannot match the fidelity of wired audio. But they are closing the gap. They are 100%. So I'm excited, because I think within the next couple of years, we're going to see some products that start, matching, if not surpassing what we're getting from wired. So I don't know if it's going to be a fundamental difference in the way Bluetooth is handled, or if it's going to be a different type of connection, or what's going to happen there. But yeah, it's getting interesting for sure. So let's see, which do I recommend? Soundcore Life A1 versus Soundpeats True Engine 3 SE. I would have said the 3 SE, but my 3 SEs just died. So they won't charge, man. So I pulled them out and I was trying to test them out. Like they won't charge. Like that's it. They're normally, when you would move them, they would light up. This would would have battery here. I put this case to charge last night, and the little red light back here lights up that it's charging. Nothing. They won't turn on. I pull them out, they won't pair. The lights in here aren't showing. I think the battery in this case died. I'm pretty sure that's what's happened. So my 3 SEs, man, rest in peace. So my 3 SEs are done. So yeah. So just to answer your question without getting super sidetracked, I would go with the Soundcore Life A1. I think that's going to be your better buy right now, for sure. In-ear monitors are essentially earbuds, but if you look up the term in-ear monitor, it's what a lot of musicians would use. You'd see them, like, when they're performing live on stage, you would see like an earbud that goes over their ear and then it goes inside, and then they got the wire going around back, and it's so that they can monitor their audio. The beauty of in-ear monitors is that they're usually much higher res, much higher fidelity, so you get much better sound quality. And there's so many different like flavors of in-ear monitors. If you like bass, you got bass ones. If you like that super flat sound, you've got that as well. If you want them to give you like a ton of detail retrieval, you can get those. And then there's a bunch of different ones, like different styles. You've got electrostatic, you've got balanced armature, you got dynamic drivers, you got hybrids. So there's so many, and prices start at like $10. You can get really good sound quality under $100. But the market for in-ear monitors goes up to like $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 or more. So there's so much there to discover. But I've just been dabbling on the lower end. I think my most expensive IEMs are, I know the Aureolus Finchy, I think were around 180. I know my Ico OH10 are 200. And then I had another set called Tin Fu, and I think those were more than 200, but that company disappeared. So yeah, I don't know what happened there, but yeah. Let's see here. Any other recommendations for about $50? Well, I mean, I'm going to be testing these Tripoen TCO1s. These are $50. I'm going to be testing them out here soon, but I just can't give you a recommendation yet. Blonde BLO3 or Blonde BLO1 would be the other recommendations under $50. Those are two great options. So let's see. I have little issues with 3SC, but with Soundpiece T2, they've been way better. Oh, good. Good to hear, man. I'm glad to hear that. So, but yeah, man. So 100%, man. I appreciate everybody being here today, man. A lot of good stuff. You know, we had to talk about some different things, but you know, I'm really glad. Oh yeah, Relic said that the MBQ are different. Okay, cool. Right on. Let's see. Hold on. What? I'm not sure what you're trying to ask here. What right now, the stable based resistible driver earbuds? I'm not sure what you're trying to ask me, man. I'm not sure what you're trying to ask me. I'm sorry, man. Let's see. Oh, the shades come from citylokes.com. So yeah, if you're ever looking for shades, you can get custom print like mine, say El Jefe right here. So you can get custom print on them as well. And they come in some different styles and designs. Like, check it out. I found my original El Jefe shades. So check them out. So these are the originals. So for people that have been here for a long time, you'll recognize these. These were the original El Jefe shades. So check that out. Let's see if it'll get it to focus. There we go. You see, we've got the calendar, the little Mayan symbols here, and then got the El Jefe in script right there. So yeah. So these were the original El Jefe shades. Same company. The same company that makes these makes the ones that I'm wearing right now. The only issue that I had with these was that it's too narrow. Like this is too narrow, so it allows too much light to come in. So that's the only issue with them. I mean, I have to wear them really tight. So yeah. And then the thickness here for the script, it kind of makes them a little bit horse blindery. So, but the same company, citylokes.com, citylokes.com, and they do a lot of custom stuff. So you guys should definitely check them out if you have time. What YouTuber does a lot of reviews on IEMs? Oh man, there's so many, dude. You've got, let's see here. Well, off the top of my head, I usually go with Super Review. That's one of them. My man, Super Review. Z Reviews. He does a lot of IEMs as well. Zpult is the third, and that was the channel that I was showing earlier. So those are the three that I usually go for my IEM reviews. DMS does them every once in a while. I hope he starts doing more. But yeah, so let's see. There's one more update their apps regularly since I ordered today a set of ComfoBuds Pro. The app, I probably say every couple of months I see an update to it. So I've been really I've been asking them so many times, like, yo, please add an EQ, because they had this other app. So they have One More Music is the app you want to use with your One More earbuds. But they have another one called like One More Assistant, and that one has an EQ and stuff, but it doesn't seem to work. So I don't bother with that app. So I just use One More Music because that's the one that actually can do the firmware updates, that lets you control the sound modes. That's the one that I showed in the video. So that's the one that you want to use. What headsets do I use for gaming? Open back. Yeah, open back headphones. Usually my Sennheisers. Yeah. Yo, Tendencias, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Do you know if Soundpeats will release the H1s again? Which do you recommend, H1s or Soundcore A1? They're completely different. Sound quality wise, the H1s beat the Soundcore A1s, but the H1s you can't even buy them. Like Soundpeats, like they really dropped the ball on that. So that's awesome with the engraved letters on the side. Thanks again. Yeah, no worries, man. You can get whatever, I think as long as it's not anything like racist or really bad, you can get almost whatever you want. So late to the stream. Hope all is well with the fam. We'll watch the vid tomorrow. Yeah, no worries, man. Thank you for coming through. Let's see, Jeff. I mean, when you take power amp and then they not punch through. Yeah, I still don't understand what you're trying to tell me, man. Sorry, brother. I have not tried the HiFi Mendiva. I wanted to. I for sure wanted to, but no, I've not tried them. Yeah, I've not tried them, man. But yeah, man, so we're pushing a little bit over an hour here, man. I appreciate everybody coming through and hanging with me, man. I'm going to have to get out of here because we got some stuff going on here with the family. But 100% appreciate every single one of you coming through. Make sure if you haven't done so, I left the new video, the one that I dropped yesterday, ComfoBuds Pro versus Liberty Air 2 Pro. I left that video up. Also, if you were thinking about picking those up, they're both discounted right now. The ComfoBuds Pro with code ELJEFE, it knocks 10% off. So you can get them for like 85 bucks. And then when I checked Amazon last night, they had the Liberty Air 2 Pros for 99 bucks. So both of them right now are discounted. Both of them are under 100 bucks. So make sure you check that out. Now, mind you, for the ComfoBuds Pro, code ELJEFE is only valid on One More's US website. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, so those are the two right now, man. Those things are legit. Make sure you guys check those out. If you do, check out the video so you can see which one's better. And the microphone tests were really surprising. And that's at the end of that video. So make sure you stick around all the way to the very end. But with that said, man, like I said, I'm going to get back to work. We got the top 3 coming up here. Top 3 true wireless under 30, top 5 true wireless for sound quality under 50, and the UE fits all coming up. So, you know, I appreciate every single one of you coming through and hanging out with your boy. Seriously, man. Let's see here. What are we at here? Oh, okay, so Patrick says, about to buy my first TWS 200 tops. Can't decide between dynamic font or audiophile. Listen to EDM rap, but want to expand my listening. You may want to go with something like the Liberty 2 Pro, where you can EQ them to your own taste. Also, Sony SP800N is another good option. Either of those two will do the job very, very well. I would recommend you going with the Status Audio, but they're still in their Indiegogo Kickstarter campaign, so they're not released yet. So I would hold off on those right now. But aside from that, man, thank you everybody for coming through. Thank you for everybody who hung out the entire time. I can't thank you guys enough, man. And just, you know, the only thing I can say is, man, just hang in there, stay strong, be good, be kind to each other. You know, stop Asian hate. That's the biggest thing I can say out of this stream. And one love to every single one of you, man. New video will be coming out sometime. If not during the week, it's going to be next Friday or next Saturday. But either way, we got more content coming, man. I'm getting back in the swing of things, and let's keep it going, man. Everybody, have a great rest of your weekend, all right? Peace, everybody.